Hi guys, this is Paridhiarneja and I'm a pro makeup artist. You're officially welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first time ever on YouTube and I'm actually getting goosebumps saying this because I've been wanting to do this since a very long time. Those of you who know me and are following me on Instagram knows that I've been saying a lot about dropping my YouTube channel any day soon. So here I am beginning this. So today in this video, I'll be showing my exact interpretation of simple minimalistic natural glam look. So without any further ado, if you want to learn how I created this look, then keep on watching.
Skin prep is the core of this look. So to begin with, I'm applying Milagro Beauty Vitamin C Serum first. The serum has become one of my favorite and I love using it before applying makeup because it absorbs into the skin so nicely, making the skin look hydrated and glowy at the same time. Alright, so now that I have it massaged in, I'm gonna use Indulgo Essential Eye Serum. I'm here gently rolling the applicator around the eye area and then softly massaging in a circular motion. This eye serum is powered with charged amethyst healing stones that tends to soothe any kind of tension around the eye. Moving on, next I'm using Praush Beauty Skin Blur Moisturiser. I'm actually using it for the first time and I must say it is having a very light thin formula enriched with avocado extract and hyaluronic acid. I really enjoyed using this product as it has a pretty finish, plumps up the skin and preps it perfectly for the layers we'll add on to it later. So to prepare the lips, I'm here using Forest Essentials Rose Lip Balm and applying it in a small amount. I leave it there for a while. By the time I'll apply the lip products at the end of the application, the lips will be smooth and hydrated. Now, since the skin is prepped nicely, we'll move on to the eyes. We'll be doing a super light, effortless, natural eye look to keep it on a minimalistic side. I'm gonna first cover up the eyelids with a concealer that is a shade lighter than the actual skin tone, blending it lightly with a damp sponge. I'm here using Praush Beauty Blender. You can use any of your choice, but trust me, this sponge is super soft and blends the product effortlessly. So now I'm using this palette Naughty Nude from Huda Beauty. This is my most favorite palette. The color story, textures and the finish. This palette has it all. So I'm going to be starting off with this beautiful shade Filthy. It has a nude rosy dusty undertone and I'm applying this all over the crease to create a transition shade, adding up a little bit more to build up the color. Once I have it blended, I'm going to pick up the shade Rough and start packing it on the outer corner of the lid and just blend it out. Next, with the help of my ring finger, I am placing the shimmer in the shade Shameless right in the center of the eyelids. This is how it just amplifies the amount of pigment. Now that we have it blended, we'll further use a black gel pencil from Forever 52 and I'm gonna roughly line along the upper lash line and then smudge it out for a softened diffused liner look. Alright, so now I'm using lashes. These falsies are from Beautylicious and I'm just popping these right on, and once we have these applied, I'll then clean the under eye area as there is always some fallout. I am here using cotton pads soaked in micellar cleansing water from Garnier. Moving on to the base, I'm going to use my absolute favorite product, Indulgo Essentials Rose Gold Oil along with Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation in the shade 270C. What I have done here is added 1 to 2 drops of rose gold oil into the foundation on a palette and mixed it together. I love using this technique on my clients having dry skin. It gives a very luminous finish to the skin. Now I'm applying foundation with the flat brush and then evening out the skin with the same damp sponge from Praush Beauty. I must say this foundation blends beautifully and in fact the finish is quite natural. You can build up the coverage too, but for today, I'm going to keep it to medium coverage. Next, to contour and add some definition and depth to the face, I'm here using Huda Beauty Foundation in the shade Gingerbread. I'm beginning to apply this with a fluffy brush and just pressing it into the hollow of cheekbone. I'll also apply it underneath the jawline up till right behind the ears and also a little bit of the product on the forehead. Now, I'm just going in with my beauty blender to diffuse everything out. I really want to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Once it's all blended out, we'll now be heading over to Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Light Neutral. I'm using this concealer to cover and highlight the under eye area, and the brush I'm using to apply it is actually from London Prime. Mostly in this video I'm using London Prime brushes only. Absolutely love their quality and they are super affordable too. You can check out their brushes. I'll be mentioning all the links of the products I'm using today in the description below. Then, as usual, I use the sponge to blend it up and out.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping light.
With Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, I am setting the under eye area and the rest of the face with the help of this powder puff from Milagro Beauty. With the Huda bronzer from Benefit, I am just gonna reinforce the cream bronzer contour we had applied earlier. I am just tapping it lightly and not going too overhanded, just enough to amplify the dimensions of the face. Now heading over to the MAC blush in the shade Burnt Pepper and applying this onto the cheeks using a blush brush. This is a color that looks beautiful on all skin tones. Now with the brow pencil from ABH in the shade Soft Brown, I am first brushing the hair upwards and building up the density, which is wearable and doesn't look too strong and dramatic as my model already has beautiful, fuller brows. In my opinion, this is the best brow pencil I've used in a very long time. The formula in itself is super pigmented and it glides on so easily. Also, it has a rectangular shape that allows you to get hair-like strokes that looks extremely realistic. Alright, lastly, for the brows, I'm using this clear brow gel from ABH to lock all the brow hair into place, giving a clean, polished effect. Now that we have given the lash glue some time to dry, I'm running L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara to the upper lashes to make sure her natural lashes and falsies are blended together and that there is no gap in between. Heading back to the first eyeshadow I used in the beginning and lightly sweeping underneath the lower lash line. To complete the eye look, I am running the same mascara on the bottom lashes too. Moving on to the lips, I am using Kylie lip pencil in the number 808. I am lightly tracing the borders of her lips. I really like this shade on her as it is the perfect shade to give her lips some contrast without going too overboard. To fill in the lips, we'll be mixing together this clear gloss from MAC and a matte lipstick in the shade Burnt Spice. This one is from MAC too. I always suggest this gloss to everyone I know, be it my friends, clients, family, or even fellow makeup artists. I just love using lip glosses, and trust me, if you have this, you really don't have to buy a lot of different lip glosses. To highlight, I'm using this stunning palette from Forever 52 and simply applying it on the high points of her cheekbones, bringing a little glow back to her skin. Now, finishing it off with MAC Fix Plus Setting Spray. That's the final step on how I created this simple minimalistic glam look on our naturally beautiful, gorgeous model here.
Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, then do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. If you also wish to see more of my work, then you can follow me on Instagram at @Paridhiarneja. Bye!